What is up, Pod Squad? This is Reddapod here, coming to you with Week 7 of the TPL. This week we are facing off against a divisional rival, Ace Trainer Ryan and the Columbia Combuskens. This team has a really good matchup against us, to the point where it was a struggle to kind of figure out what Pokemon we even wanted to bring to this matchup, but I think we have a good squad going in. We did a lot of play testing leading up to this match because it is a divisional opponent, because Ryan's playing well, and because the matchup is so tough. So hopefully all of that practice translates into a win for us today. Some of the threats on Ryan's team are just really hard to manage. There's a Gigalith, Inteleon, Piloswine, which holding an Eviolite is just insanely bulky. Ryan also picked up Shinotic this week. It's just a really tough team to be going against. Also, Skuntank is a part of his team as well. Some really good free agency moves for Ryan going into this match. So, we tried our best to manage it, and I think we've come up with something that should put us in good position. So we actually left Togekiss this week. Togekiss gets bodied by a lot of what you see on his side of the screen. So instead, we're going to try and play a little aggressively, try and get our Pokemon set up, and I think from there we should be in good position. It just depends on what he leads. I'm expecting a Gigalith or Piloswine lead, so we're going to go ahead and lead with Cloyster and try and set up a Shell Smash. Hopefully he goes to try and set up rocks at the beginning, and we can Shell Smash and try and get through his team with Liquidation or Icicle Spear. So let's see what his lead is. Good luck to Ryan, and we'll see how this match goes. Alright, so Ryan will lead blues, then that is the Sock. Alright, so Sock comes out across from our Cloyster. I know close combat will do a lot of damage to Cloyster, so we're going to go ahead and switch right into the Scolipede and soak up some of that damage. We 4 times resisted, so it shouldn't do too much. We do see the close combat come out. And it does, rough math. I think that's a 3-hit KO. It's a bit much. I think this thing is banded from what I remember from my playtesting, just in terms of that damage output. But I think he switches out here, so we're going to go ahead and set up a Sword Stance and maybe pass that back into our Cloyster or maybe into Gallade. So Heavy Metal comes out, that's the Gigalith. And Sandstream comes out. Alright, and we're wearing safety goggles, so we won't actually take any sand damage here, which is nice. But I don't think we live a hit from the Gigalith, especially, a Rock Slide or a Stone Edge or a Rock Blast. So we'll Baton Pass out of here, and we'll pass that Swords Dance buff into... I gotta figure out what Pokemon would best be on the receiving end of that. I think we will Baton Pass here into the Gallade. Maybe we'll resist a rock type attack that I'm expecting to see. Alright, so we will send this baton off to... Yeah, I think we'll go into Gallade here. Close combat will OHKO the Gigalith, and, a +2 Choice Banded Gallade close combat will do a lot to whatever comes in on us. So even if Ryan switches here, we're doing some good damage. So we will see Rock Slide. We do resist that. It'll do a decent chunk of damage, but not anything to get too afraid of. The Sandstorm damage is annoying, though. So close combat, I bet he switches probably into Shinotic. But if I remember correctly, this should at least get close to taking it down. So we'll see. Hopefully, if he does switch into Shinotic, we don't see anything from Effect Spore, like putting Gallade to sleep on contact, poisoning Gallade on contact. So hopefully we can avoid that altogether. Based on the amount of time he's taking here, I would expect to see a switch coming. Maybe he Dynamaxes here. Okay, so he does switch out. into Reggae. I would bet that's the Shoutout, yes. So we see Shoutout, and the close combat will come out. Ooh, almost picks up the KO, but not quite enough. We will see the defense and special defense drop from close combat, and the Sandstorm will continue to whittle us down. If only we did a little more damage, that Sandstorm may have picked up the KO for us. Alright, so there are also leftovers. I think we just want to get rid of this Shoutout. It's kind of a pain to the rest of our team. And, you know, it's low health, so we might as well go with the close combat. Alright, so that's Shoutout down. I'm interested to see what comes in here. I think we'll have to switch out of Gallade. I bet whatever comes in is going to be faster than us, because he certainly doesn't want to eat another close combat. So I'm expecting Inteleon or even Sock here again. So we'll see what Ryan sends out. Alright, it is the Sock again. And I think we're not max speed on the Gallade, and even if we were, max speed Sock outspeeds us by 4 points. I think it's 4 base speed higher than Gallade. So we'll go ahead and go into the Scolipede again. Oh, and we see a knockoff from the Sock. Really good read from our opponent, and that is Scolipede down. That puts us in kind of a tough position. You know, Scolipede was really helpful for us if we needed to outspeed anything on his side of the field, and right now I don't think that's going to happen for us. His defenses have dropped, and Cloyster, I think, lives a close combat. I'm not sure if it's banded. I don't know what to do here. Let's go into Eldegoss. We'll Cotton down here. We should be able to live 1 close combat, so we'll just, or Cotton Guard rather. We'll boost our defenses here. Maybe we'll see a switch out. Another close I'm curious how much damage that will do. We did opt for a defensive build on the Eldegoss, and I actually don't know off the top of my head how much damage this does here. But he's taking quite a bit here, so I would expect a switch out. Maybe into the Skuntank? Funk? Yes, into the Skuntank. Alright, so we'll see the Skuntank come out, which does threaten us with Stab Super Effective Poison. But we'll boost our defense 3 stages here. I would expect a Poison move coming. I think we'll go into Snorlax. I think the Snorlax eats that very well. We went with a bulky Snorlax this week. Remember, we're running Assault Vest. So let's see how much damage this does. I would assume this is an attacking move. Alright, so Sludge Bomb comes out, so it's a special Skuntank, or maybe a mixed attacker, but, you know, Snorlax with the Assault Vest is going to eat that damage quite nicely. I don't think we need to Dynamax here. I think high horsepower should do a huge chunk of damage, and I don't want to, you know, Dynamax and, like, potentially waste our Dynamax if Ryan does switch out here. So the Taunt comes out, which is fine because we are running the Assault Vest. High horsepower will do a good amount of damage, I'd say about 75%, but with the Black Sludge recovery, Funk will gain a little bit back. I think we just go with another high horsepower here. You know, if this switches out, they'll eat a little bit of damage. Into Jazz. What is Jazz? Jazz is the Piloswine. Alright, so high horsepower comes out. That probably won't do too much. Yeah, that's probably about 20% or less there. A little frustrating. I think we'll go into Cloyster here, though. This is a good opportunity to Shell Smash and maybe go for a Liquidation. You know, I don't think the Pilot... Like, I'm trying to think what the Piloswine might do here. Like, if it's an Ice move, we're absolutely eating that. And if it's an Earthquake, we'll eat that. And if it's Stealth Rocks, that's fine, I think. Alright, so Stealth Rocks comes out. So we're just going to go ahead and Shell Smash on the next turn, I think. I can't see a reason not to. So we'll set up here and try and just get some momentum in our favor. Alright, so we will Shell Smash here, and our White Herb will actually replenish our special defense and defense. Putting us in good position. Oh my god, and the Piloswine knows Roar. Oh, what a really great tech from our opponent. I did not expect that. This is giving me flashbacks to my match against Mario, where he stealth rocked and then was whirlwinding my team. I think I don't want to deal with that, so I'm just going to Dynamax and try and cut that off now, just so we don't see, you know, Roar turn after turn after turn. This may be a little early for the Dynamax, but, you know, if he goes for another Roar, that's a wasted turn. And again, because Roar doesn't work on Dynamax Pokemon, so we will try and get Piloswine out of here, because I can see this being very annoying, this Roar tech. It's very nice. Alright, so Max Strike will come out, and how much damage? Alright, one more of those will kill, so that's not too bad. And we'll see the speed drop, and Roar comes out, and it doesn't do anything. Alright, so that'll be Piloswine down. I would expect him to stay in because I don't think... I mean, Gigalith might be a good switch here because it resists normal type, but the Piloswine will stay in. It will go down. So on the third turn of Dynamax, I'm interested to see what comes in. Dynamax Snorlax is just so much goofier looking than Gigantamax Snorlax. I ran Dynamax rather than Gigantamax this week in case we got into weird speed situations against the Shinotic or against the Piloswine or Gigalith, just so we outspeed, and if there's some fast build on the Shinotic, for example, we could Max Strike it and slow it down, just so we're able to hit it before it can hit us twice. Close Combat comes out. Oh, and that will actually kill from that. I didn't think with the doubled HP and the defensive investment we have that would kill. That's really bad for us. Wow, I did not think that would kill. Oh man, that's really bad for us. I don't know what to do here. We could go into Eldegoss. We could go into Cloyster. Cloyster's fairly defensive. I think our only chance at winning this is to get Cloyster set up. This might be a bit early, but I think we'll just go here. I know Close Combat's super effective. I don't know. Maybe we don't set up and we just go for an Ice Shard to get some damage off on this thing. I know this thing is sturdy, so I don't really want to, you know, put it in a position where it can take advantage of that built-in Focus Sash. So we'll just try and take away, you know, maybe half damage. All right, a little less than half. Close Combat will kill. I wonder if the rocks mattered there. It may have been better to go into Eldegoss and clear the rocks. Maybe we live a Close Combat. Oh, man. That may have been a misplay, but, you know, I don't really have many answers for this thing. Yeah, so we'll see what he does here. I can Rapid Spin, or if it, you know, if it stays in, we probably kill it with the Giga Drain, so let's just go with the Giga Drain. Rapid Spin may have been better, but, you know, we're at such low health on our other two remaining Mons that I don't think they'll be too effective. Like, this Sawk, we really need to get off the field for us to have a chance at winning this, and our opponent still doesn't have, or still hasn't used his Dynamax, rather, so this is not looking great. Alright, so the Skuntank will come back out. Not great for us. And that will do very little damage. And then after a Black Sludge recovery, I don't think that we'll kill it on the next one either. Do we switch? Like, I don't know what the benefit is here. Maybe we go into Pincurchin. I would expect a poison move to come out here, so maybe we'll try and preserve Eldegoss just so we have something a little bulkier to deal with the Sawk if we need it. We'll get the electric terrain up. Let's see what comes out. Oh, explosion from the Skuntank. Wow. That's awesome. It will connect onto Pincurchin. Pincurchin will live. It's max HP, so thankfully that doesn't kill, but I don't anticipate Pincurchin being long for this world. Let's see. I mean, there's no reason, exactly, there's no reason to not go into Sock here for our opponent. Close combat, I think, just eats our team's lunch at this point. Maybe not, maybe not the Eldegoss, but I don't know. This thing's looking like it's in really good shape. Our opponent, just Ryan, he really put put a good team together. That roar threw me off guard, and then Banded Sock is clearly just destroying my team. I'm guessing it's Banded based on the damage output from this thing. Alright, so the stones will do a little damage. Oh, and it's running Poison Jab. Wow. That's also a nice contingency if I brought Togekiss. Poison Jab, Sock against Togekiss seems pretty useless, but with Poison Jab, that's really nice to have. Damn, this is like a really good counter team to mine. It's really rough that he's in the same division as us. I don't think we have an answer for this banded this banded Poison Jab. I think between Pincurchin and Gallade, I think we don't really have anything we can do here. We have Sucker Punch. We have 2 priority moves, but I don't think between the 2 of them we will be able to take this thing down. We'll go ahead and click Sucker Punch because we're not living a Poison Jab. It'll do very minimal damage. Poison Jab will take down Pincurchin. I wonder if the stones made a difference there, or the Stealth Rock. But probably not. Alright, Gallade versus Sock, and Sock outspeeds us because we were running Band. We ran Band on the Gallade this week to take advantage of, baton passing speed boosts into the Gallade and not needing to use the Choice Scarf. But that Banded knockoff into Scolipede really kind of screwed us over there. So with this Poison Jab, I think that'll be it for us. Alright, well played to Ryan, good game, clearly prepped really well. It was awesome playing him. What's not awesome is that he's in our division, so we have to play him again. I mean, it's awesome because, you're playing against a great opponent, but damn, that's going to be tough. Shout out to our opponent for prepping insanely well, playing really well, picking up the W. It's nice to see, someone fairly new to the league clearly doing well and working hard. I think anyone who has to face Ryan, you better do your homework. But yeah, that's it for me. Looking forward to next week. Hopefully we can get back to our winning ways from the early part of the season. Once again, good game. And if you're looking for more battles, singles and doubles on my channel, check out my other videos. Also, I'm behind on a few uploads, so you should be seeing all those battles that have not been uploaded yet on my channel in the next couple weeks. I've just kind of gotten busy and gotten behind on those. So look out for those in the future. But until then, until next time, take care.